Okay, I'm sick of shiny hunting in Legends Arceus. Let's just do this chapter before the electricity decides to play pranks on me again. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome to Year 7, Chapter 43, the chapter that came out somewhere in the middle of my exams. I forgot when actually this happened. I think it was 2 weeks ago. Good morning, everyone. Like I said, welcome to Year 7, Chapter 43. So, if I remember correctly, in the last story chapter, the Circle of Khanna got very upset with us for not saying anything about our father, which I understand. I'd be upset too. We should have said something, and our friends would have understood, but we hid this from them, and that makes them even more mad. So now we need to work things out with the Circle of Khanna. Wait, why is this? I forgot about Levy's misplaced wand again! Okay, all done. Back to the regularly scheduled chapter. Has the circle calmed down, by the way? Are they still mad? That does welcome some kind of elaborate prank. Believe me, my dear boy, I wish it was. I'm so sorry, Sarai, I can't imagine what you're going through. Thank you for being nice, Fatia. Now who's the... Oh no, shut up. Shut up. But I guess this is just better coming from Ismailda than it was from Marula. If this came from Marula, I would have thrown hands. So, they're not as upset. Nope, they're still upset. Ben, come on. I take insults at this point. So, but how can we be certain? It's not dead. But how can we be certain Sarahi isn't working for her? Because I've been working against him since before I knew my father was the leader. Or won't soon be. Because I don't like them and Rowan is still dead. Rakepick is still an Azkaban. I changed my clothes. It's just that astronomy dress was meant to be the clothing Sarahi wears when she's going outside, and now we're just kind of dealing with domestic problems. It's dead. Now that we're just kind of dealing with domestic problems, there is no reason to wear outdoor clothes. I just kind of changed the dress. In my canon, this green dress is the dress Adelaide Inkwell gives Sarahi because Sarahi did not imagine she'd have to live in another house for 2 months, and so she did not have any clothes. And the astronomy dress was pretty dirty by the time she got to Adelaide's house. So Adelaide gave her you can wear this dress. In game, this makes no sense, but the game plot also makes no sense. Okay, so, I understand. I know you were all upset to learn that my dad is the leader of R. I understand. I should have said something before. I am an idiot moron. I wish you hadn't found out the way you did, but however you feel about me, we can't let this break up the circle. Is that really your appeal, child? Child, that's not a very good appeal now, is it? We're too close. There's too much left to do, and things are more dangerous now than they've ever been. You may be right, Sarahi. I am so sorry that I didn't say anything. I am a moron. But I hope you can understand how this information complicates our position. Yeah. If I only know who the leader of R is, but it leaves us with more questions than answers. Perhaps I can help clear things up. I'm sure each of you has something you'd like to ask me. I'll tell you everything I can. Hopefully that will clear the air between us and we can get back on track. Why are you so concerned about getting back on track? You ask if... Never mind. Did anything happen to Olivia, by the way? We haven't talked about her. Yes, we're not going to talk about her for a bit. Because, well... Perergine! That son of a redacted exists. I hate to doubt you, Sarahi, but these are uneasy times. I am so sorry I'm an idiot. No, wait. Dragons has nothing to do with this. I know I haven't handled this perfectly, but there's a lot going on and I am stupid. Honestly, MC has just always been an idiot. Just because I want to understand my dad doesn't mean I agree with R. I still hate them. They're still stupid. I don't like it. I hate to doubt. Yeah, you already said that. Diego, anything to add? Diego's plan won't hesitate to duel you, Sarai. Just a reminder. Okay. I don't know whether he's joking. I don't know if he's serious or joking. Kiara, anything to add? We all have secrets, Sarai. I'm not here to judge you. Thank you! Okay, big sister Kiara, just saving my ass. It's the first JK I have seen of our dad in years. Parents are trouble. I've always known that. Oh my god, she's so right. Adults are just trouble in general. Adults, they can be pretty stupid. I'll fight at your side provided you never turn on me or someone I love. Yep. Barnaby, anything to add? We're still on the same team. Will you help me study for my newt? A very valid concern. When you have exams, nothing else seems more important. Especially for someone who struggles with studying like Barnaby. Or myself. Which is why I did make videos in August. It was just my 4th semester in college. It's not my final semester in college. This was just my 4th semester in college. But You people have to understand. Look, we just gave 3 semesters in a row completely online. All of a sudden, we got stuff like literally shoved in our faces. And like, what are we doing for these offline exams? What are we doing? I literally could not think about anything for a whole month. I know this isn't easy. Whatever happens, I'm your friend for life. Thank you, Penny. I wish you were wrong. Of course, you can still trust me. I mean, please don't try to convince them of that. Take out a page from Rakepick's book. Don't try to convince people to trust you, and people are more likely to trust you. Honestly, that's how it worked with Rakepick for me. Like, Rakepick didn't ask us to trust her, so I just kind of instinctively did. I guess this makes you the antagonist, not Silvers. Honestly, I think this makes my father the antagonist, not me. I'm not one to judge. We've all got a mix of dark and light in us. Thank you, Victor. Like, very surprising people are agreeing with like MC. This is all a bit much. If you're still good, I'm good. Like, some of us have a very simple logic. Like, if you're not going to do anything stupid, I'm still your friend. Don't worry, we're still here. There are others who are like, you are the bad one now, huh? So you are the bad guy. And I was like, no, that's not what I meant. And then there's others. Everyone has a secret. Everyone has a dark side. Understand, we're still in your corner. Just don't do anything stupid, that kind of thing. My dad asked me to work with him, whatever that means. Not that I'm going to, it just doesn't make sense. So I see there's sort of conflicting opinions, but I think the general consensus is the fact that as long as MC doesn't do anything stupid, our friends are still on our side and are not completely mad at us. Okay, I may not have handled this perfectly. I know I'm an idiot, but I hope you can understand how hard it's been for me. For the first time in years, my father is back in the picture again. I don't like saying my dad. Sounds weird. But he's come to ask if I'll join the very group we sworn to take down, the group that killed Rowan and put Rakepick in Azkaban. We understand this is complicated for you. It's complicated for us too. We've been double-crossed, triple-crossed. We've lost people dear to us. People think I've forgotten about Rowan because I like Rakepick this much, but that's not true. That couldn't be farther from the truth. I still think about Rowan, and actually it makes me feel guilty about how much I like Rakepick. But I just like Rakepick anyway. And the reason for that is that she should not have been the one to kill Rowan. Murder is not in Rakepick's caliber, and I stand by that. If you really want the circle to continue, there's something I think we all need to know. Has your dad's involvement with that changed how you feel about bringing them down for good? I've avoided spoilers for this chapter, but I still have an idea of what the options mean. Yes means that you have changed your mind about R and now you don't know whether you want to take them down. No means you still haven't changed your mind about R and you still want to take them down. Therefore, my answer is no. No, my feelings haven't changed. Nothing can undo what R has done, and Perergine is a son of a bee and he deserves to be taken down. He deserves to be beaten up, taken down. I wish Rakepick would just come out of Azkaban and beat his ass. That would be the funniest thing. As I was saying, no, my feelings haven't changed. Nothing can undo what R has done. But we can play off my dad's interest in me and use him like he wants to use me. Oh, I like that. You're right. Your dad made me arcade to understand what R really wants and what it has to do with you. I have made up a whole ancestry thing for Sarai. Like, an ancestor was a part of this whole mess, but then that ancestor got killed. Whatever his intentions may be, we now have access to R's leader. That means if we're careful, we may finally be able to answer all the questions we have about them and then maybe kick their ass. Please, I want to kick their ass so. True, but if you're going up against our dad or no, you should take the proper precautions. Yeah, Perergine has a huge risk to become violent because we'll say no to him every time he asks us to join R, or a form of no. At some point, he's going to lose his crap and he'll stop, he'll drop the facade of the nice, caring father, the apologetic father. He'll drop that facade sooner or later. These are powerful witches and wizards we're talking about. You mean you'll all work with me on this? Even though my dad's laser. I really want to bring up that whole quote about do not judge a child by their parents, the whole Khaleesi thing. But considering that Daenerys Targaryen did in fact become the Mad Queen just like her father by the end of the series makes me... First of all, that's a plot twist that did not need to happen and I hate it. Please don't put MC on the dark side. Sarai is a pure child. Just, no. Y'all are cute. Thanks. Thanks for sticking with me on this. I really want to say I won't keep any more secrets from you, but considering that this is Jam City, I probably will. And it'll be even stupider. Y'all are sweet. I love you all. We're with you. Sarai Silvers, it's too late to back up now. Hey, can we hug? Please? And it's time to change things up. No more hiding and sneaking around. No more doing this by ourselves. Yes, child, that's the same thing you learned back in year 6, right after Rowan's death. You learned from Rowan's that you should not keep secrets. You keep secrets anyway. So within a few chapters, you'll forget this lesson and you'll just have to relearn it. Like Tulip said, the stakes are too high. The danger is too close and is disguising itself as something really good. Like, I miss Rakepick. Oh my god. It's time to tell Dumbledore what's going on. Perhaps he can help us turn the tide against our. Is Dumbledore really going to be of any use? Like, what is he going to do? Apprehend our father? Honestly, I hate talking to Dumbledore and I don't see why we should say anything. Why? I asked if we could get a restraining order against Rita Skeeter. Can we get a restraining order against this guy too? Like, are there restraining orders in the Wizarding World? I mean, I guess this Perergine that thinks he's above the law, I don't think restraining orders would apply to this guy. Dad? Why? See, I told you talking to Dumbledore would do us no good. What are you doing here? Sarai, we were just chatting about you. Sir, you are obsessed. You have Volo energies. You have Volo before Spear Pillar energies. No, I need to stop comparing this man to Volo. It's just, Volo is a blorbo. Volo is beautiful. Volo, his whole intention is that he cares so much about the world that he wants to make it better. I don't like Perergine. I need to stop comparing him to Volo. Oh my god. Stop. Indeed, your father would like to take you on a day trip outside of Hogwarts. Okay. Dumbledore, you should not be allowing this. This man just showed up after being completely AWOL for who knows how many years. A day trip. A bit of family bonding time to get to know each other. That sounds awkward. The family dinner was awkward. What makes you think this will be any different? Last month, I think I said something about how I would pick the nice options. Like, that would be nice. But since then, I've just grown to hate Perergine so much. I can't be nice to this guy. I can't, with all good intentions, be nice to this guy. I can be neutral at best. It'll just be you and me this time. Sir, that's cruel. To your son. Though I would have liked for your brother to join us. Perhaps we'll go on our own adventure, eh? Why couldn't this be Rakepick? I want to go somewhere with Rakepick. I seem to recall your adventures often getting out of hand, Perergine. Oh yeah, Dumbledore was still here when he was probably a kid. Like the Manticore on the Quidditch pitch. I want to say something. Is this Manticore on the Quidditch pitch the same Manticore that Rakepick ripped the tail off? When Rakepick was first introduced, there was a story that she once ripped off the tail of a Manticore with her bare hands. Is this that same Manticore? If it is, I'm going to lose my mind. Like the Manticore on the Quidditch pitch. You accidentally let loose a Manticore one time and no one ever lets you forget it. You knew my dad, Professor? Of course, he was a very talented Hufflepuff and remarkably efficient in transfigurations. Okay, fair enough. I only excelled because I had the finest professor. Huh? Dumbledore wasn't... And perhaps you often found yourself in detention where I made you practice. Okay, that's funny. Okay, but Dumbledore was a transfigurations professor when? I thought he was a defense against the dark arts teacher. The stories I could tell you about your father, Miss Silvers. Oh my god, first of all, tell this guy that this is our leader, people. We should say something. What kind of stories? I don't know if this is necessary. Oh no, I want to hear the embarrassing stories. Nonsense, Perergine. You told me yourself that you wanted to reconnect with your daughter. And what a better way than through someone who watched you become the man you are today. So you watched Perergine become the absolute ass that he is today. I find that reminiscing can often help us uncover truths about ourselves and reveal curious memories. If we come to Dumbledore a couple chapters later and he says that he already knew that he is the leader of our, I'll be really mad but simultaneously impressed that he knew that. I see, in that case I'd love to know more about my dad's school days. I mean, sure, tell me the stories, I guess. Are they embarrassing stories? I want to know embarrassing stories. How did you even get a Manticore? I don't know. You know, your mom was also Hufflepuff. That's how we met. No, see, this is just even more not canon stuff. Both of Sarai's parents were Ravenclaw. I seem to recall a rather nasty incident with the cursed artifact in your 5th year. What was that about? I was a good student, just a bit misguided at times. Do you have any embarrassing stories about my dad? Yes, I want the embarrassing ones. Your father put together a treasure hunting team when he was a first year. See, that's kind of similar to what Jacob did. It's kind of sad. One time your father convinced half the school that he was royalty. He was always interested in finding the truth in legends. Legends, RCS, you mean? Stop making... Your father was a prefect and head. How did this dude become a prefect and head boy? Oh my god! Perergine was always a favorite of his professors despite his rebellious streak. Oh, similar to MC then. Dedicated student, okay. willing to lend a helping hand. MC in a nutshell. Okay. It's kind of sad how much we have in common with our father. Like, this dude is our father. Oh my god, I hate him. It sounds like you were quite the charmer, dad, and quite the rebel. Honestly, I must say I hate to admit it. That's like MC in a nutshell. Charmer and rebel. All our friends want to date MC in the dating quests, which is something I hate, by the way. What can I say? I have a way with words. Yeah, nobody cares. Some might say it's your greatest power. Yeah, it's not exactly working on me now, is it? I would say being able to cast a full Patronus is my greatest power. Not gonna lie, I want to see his Patronus. Please don't be the same as MC's Patronus. I will be mad. I'd really like to take you on a little trip, Sarahi. We'll just go down to Hogsmeade. Just to Hogsmeade? Would you rather pop over to visit your mom's relatives in New York? Honestly, I'd really like that. Who are these relatives? I'm sure Aunt Lynn, okay. I'm sure Aunt Lynn would love to tell you about her newest China set in excruciating detail. As someone who actually really loves China sets, I would kind of love to hear about that. Hogsmeade it is, Dad. Okay, MC did not want to hear it. I want to. Like, I do love China sets. I'd love for someone to describe one in excruciating detail. Brilliant. We'd best be off then. It was good to see you, Professor Dumbledore. Perhaps a game of visits just next time I'm in the area. I associate wizards just with Rakepick, and I really just... Shortly after Rowan's death, there was the joke that no, she's still alive and Rakepick is actually keeping her alive and hiding. Similar to what I'm doing for Sarahi now, that Rakepick keeps Sarahi alive and hiding. And there was this fic about Rakepick and Rowan playing chess, and it was awesome. Rowan won, by the way, and Rakepick had no idea how it happened. It was such a good fic. Oh, I wonder if I can still find it. Only if you can stand the humiliation of being beaten by an old man. And it's always been a pleasure to speak to you, Perergine. And you, Miss Silvers, please take care. You won't want you getting lost on your way home. If Dumbledore seriously knows about this whole R thing and is still allowing this, I'm impressed but also mad that you allowed this. Of course, Professor. Come along, Sarahi. We have much to talk about not nearly enough time in the day. I went out with my parents today. Actually, I needed new bathroom slippers because my old ones broke. I got a nice pair of sandals too. And we also got food. I had some chicken popcorn at KFC. And then I got some McDonald's. And we all packed it up. We came home. We ate it. Me and my family just love food. It's our favorite pastime. I don't like that we are going alone with this guy. I just don't like it. It's just dangerous. What's the you have to do to get a drink around here? Order it. Like, actually, properly. How is it possible I never get tired of butterbeer? I don't care. Butterbeer is just good. One of these days I'll find the 3 brew. Sir, you are in the 3 broomsticks. I don't like being around alone with this guy. He is... It's creepy. It's creepy. I don't care that he's my dad. It's creepy. Hello, Jess. And good day to you, madam. What's your name? If he flirts... Sir, I don't care that you divorced our mother. You better not flirt with another woman in front of your child. Rosmarta. How lovely. I believe it means great provider. Never mind. Dad! Have some shame. You're not allowed to flirt with another woman in front of your child just because you're divorced. Sarahi, this is your father? Yes, Madam Rosmarta, this is Perergine. The pleasure is all mine. Would you please provide us two butterbeers? For you, certainly. Do not. Like, excuse me, like Rosmarta was immediately hostile towards Rakepick, and this is your fine with? I mean, he's being much more polite than Rakepick. Rakepick was downright rude, but still, man. I'm better off with people being rude, honestly. When people are nice to me, I'm immediately suspicious of them. Like, why are you being so nice to me? And when people are rude to me, I'm like, you know what, that's normal. Professor Dumbledore is looking well. It's always good to see him. Why did you show up to his office? Did you think I wasn't going to tattletale on you? I was just about to tattletale on you. I thought it would be a nice surprise. Besides, I wanted to talk to you and I didn't want anything to think I was, kidnapping me? That's literally what you're doing. I'm so mad. Touche. He admits to being a creep. And I could have told Professor Dumbledore about you. I was literally on my way there to tattletale. You could have, but then we'd miss out on this time to catch up. You weren't worried? Me? Of course not. I trusted you to make the right decision. The right decision is to kick your ass right now. You won't act until you know fact from fiction. Unlike Jacob, who could never... Shut up. Shut the frick up. Now let's get to the real reason we're here. Sir, if we're not here for food, I don't care. Have you thought about the career you want to pursue? Oh, I still want food though. Because you have to. Magizology. Bottom line, full stop. Do not ask. That's the real reason we're here. Of course, I don't trust Dumbledore. We're going to talk about your future. Well, I've done some assignments of school grounds. I don't care. I want magizology. Magical law enforcement, St. Mungo's, magical accidents and catastrophes, your program. No mention of the magizology. I want to join the Department of Care in Magical Creatures. I forgot what the department is called, but I still want to join it. I can't believe you did all that and still had time for schoolwork. Believe me, I think about that on a daily basis. Like, how does MC does everything? And like, still do schoolwork, studying, exams. I would literally explode. Thank you. In the Magical Creatures department, I trusted the Wampus cat. Let's name him Tim. Is you going to mention the fact that the Wampus cat was placed there by R with a port key? Which means it was placed there by this guy, and that cat could have mauled you. It almost did because it knocked your wand off your... Of course you're not going to mention anything, but stupid. Sorry if I'm being, I know it's embarrassing. I'm just so proud of you for taking your future seriously. You're just like your mom, always thinking ahead. It's fine. Thank you, Dad. I appreciate that, I guess. Fine, I'm happy. A little nice. You're welcome, Sai. I wish things had unfolded differently with the family. Honestly, they could if you admit that you're an ass and just not do R anymore. But I'm so glad we're able to make up for lost time. Are we though? I hate this guy. And since we're here and talking and you haven't had a Jacob-like tantrum and stormed out, I'm wondering, have you given any more thought of... No! I haven't exactly had a lot of time to myself. And my answer is no. And I still don't know what you're trying to accomplish. I don't like whatever it is. This is one instance where I am thinking ahead. I'm happy to explain, and once I do, it should make your decision much easier. I don't want to hear it. He sucks. Why do I have to tolerate this guy for 8 hours? Oh my god. Sir, that pouty face will not save your ass. You're still a B and I still want to kick your ass. Certain members of the ministry must be removed from power. I mean, if we're talking about a bridge, I get it. I should not be agreeing with this guy. Is now a good time to bring the butterbeer? I don't care. It seems like an important conversation. The butterbeer can wait. Okay. That explanation better add up. It will not. I hate him. Why don't you share your findings with anyone? I mean, yeah, okay. And butterbeer. Rakepick was acting on her own my freaking foot. Acting on her own my foot. Acting on her own. They met her in Azkaban like a couple months ago, but she was freaking terrified. Like, liar, pants on fire. Rakepick was the best. Rakepick was literally the best. You suck. Amazing camera angle. Every time Perergine mentions Rakepick and blames her for everything, it is so hard for me to keep my composure. Could Dad be telling the truth about her? Are they good? No. You must have been secretive. We don't know how many are corrupt. I hate you. If we succeed, the Wizarding World will be a safer place. See, this is Volo's intentions in a nutshell, but Perergine is just so much worse about his intentions than Volo. Like, I love Volo. I literally agree with his intentions, but Perergine has the same intentions and he cannot make me agree with him. There are some things I can't tell you. You'll just have to trust me. About 2 months ago, I made a post about how Rakepick is more trustworthy than Perergine. And if I'm going to tell you the short version of that, it's the fact that Rakepick never asked us to trust her. She actively said, like, it's probably in your best interest not to trust me because I'm not going to tell you everything you want to know. This guy, he doesn't tell us anything and he says, you'll just have to trust me. Rakepick was like, I'm not going to tell you this. Whether you trust me or not, it's not my problem. Rakepick was a queen. My hate for Perergine grows with every passing chapter. Suddenly there is a great conspiracy afoot. It's infesting the Ministry of Magic. Seriously? Conspiracy theories is where you... Oh my god! This man is an idiot! You have to work in the shadows because we don't know how high up this goes. It's our goal to use our influence to displace certain corrupt ministry officials. Okay, if that is your goal, what does that have to do with the 2 literal children that you had murdered? No, I don't want to hear that BS about Rakepick acted on her own, my foot. That doesn't sound like the ministry I know. I know the ministry is corrupt. I just straight up don't care. When I was there for school assignments, I didn't see any evidence of corruption. Perhaps not on the surface, but dig a little deeper and you may think of something. Well, someone did use Veritaserum on me before the Wizengamot trial. Yeah, that was Dolores Umbridge. You know this, so just say that. Whenever snakes, the whole lot of them. I can't believe the ministry would do that to me. You don't get to be mad, sir. Will you stop hovering over us and let me talk with my daughter? Huh? Okay, about 5 minutes ago, you were flirting with Rosemata. And she was literally just bringing us our butterbeer. What the frick is wrong with you? I know it. You just can't help but make everything awkward. I'm sorry. I just can't believe they would do that to you, to my own daughter. I hate the fact that I am in fact your daughter. In this game. Not your head canon. Now do you understand why our mission is so important? It doesn't explain anything I have seen. It does not explain why 2 literal children got murdered. It doesn't explain anything. You still kept this from me and Jacob from yours. Did you think we were corrupt too? No, I wanted to tell you both, but there was too much at stake. Yeah, you were the one who was on the stake and should definitely be burned at the stake at this point. You have to believe me. Don't let the ministry cloud your judgment like they have with so many others. We still have a lot to talk about. I know you aren't decided about our, but I hope it's becoming more clear. Well, my answer is still no. Let's go for a walk. There's something else I want to tell you. We didn't get any butterbeer or food. Thanks a lot. For nothing. Even my dad can get me food. We got McDonald's today and it was fun. Are you freaking kidding me? This man is taking us to the Hogsmeade train station where we spent our last moments with Rowan. Can we yell at him about this? Please? You're joking me. No. I don't want to talk to this man in the same place where I spent my last moments with Rowan. I don't want it. I hate this. I love train stations. They represent a world of possibilities, don't you think? No option to talk about this is where I'll spend my last moments with Rowan. You're not gonna talk about that. It doesn't remind me of anything about this son of a gun. So I'll just do this. Yes, a train reminds me of adventure and stepping into the unknown, like when I first came into Hogwarts. Train stations just remind me of Rowan. Not us precisely. You and I still have a lot in common, Sarahi. Sadly, yes. You probably don't remember, but you and I were close once. Considering I was like 3 years old when you left, according to Jacob's timeline. I don't think so. You used to beg me to take you on one of my adventures. That's funny. I even set up a pretend expedition at home for the 2 of you. Oh, that's correct. You're dead. Sure did. I had treasure in the house and gave you a torn piece of a map as the only clue. I'll never forget the smile on your face when you found the treasure. What was the treasure? Was it a new dress? And beat Jacob to it. Okay, that's funny. No, you don't get to pout. You don't get to be all pouty face. I don't care about you. You're... So I'm sorry I lost my temper at the 3 broomsticks. I just got so angry that anyone would try to harm you. Why did you have to yell at Rosemata then? You were about like 10 minutes ago you were flirting with her. Despite what you may think, I wouldn't do anything to hurt you. I hope you believe me. I want to say absolutely not. I am constantly afraid that you are going to lose your crap. And then try to beat my ass like Volo did. But what is Volo against someone with a level 190 team? I over-leveled so much before that final. I don't believe you. But I don't want to say that outright. I guess I'll just do the neutral option. I don't know what to believe. This is all still so confusing. No matter how long it takes, I'll prove to you that everything I do is to protect you. Can't flip the bird on camera. Don't do it. Don't do it. We'll just need a little more time together. I don't want it. I miss Rowan. You've been gone for so long. You're different than I remember. I'm not that much different. Well, you're the leader of our for starters. Before you and Mom split, you were always around and we were happy. When you started going on longer and longer expeditions, you joined our... You missed holidays, birthdays. I don't really know anything about you anymore. I don't think that's something you need to be sad about, child. This man just sucks. My choices have caused you and your brother so much pain. They caused me a lot of pain. I mean, first of all, Jacob gets trapped for like 6 years. Then I come. Then I have to deal with this. Then I made Rakepick. Rakepick is awesome. And then she, because of you, becomes an enemy. And then she goes to Akemi and I don't get to see her anymore. And then Jacob constantly keeps leaving and doesn't just come home. Sir, you are responsible for all of that. It's not fair that I wasn't there for you and that's entirely my fault. I hate this guy. He is going to drop the apologetic father facade at some point. I'm just waiting for that point. But deep down, I'm still the same person you knew during the good times. Nope. It's like honestly, when we knew Rakepick and I didn't know she was going to betray us, but after she betrayed us, and we were like, okay, so at some point we'll be allowed to duel Rakepick. This means, right? Like a proper duel. I was like, I'm so excited to see Rakepick lose her crap and just go ballistic in a duel, and then I just one-hit KO'd her with my stats at 69. We just need to take a trip down memory lane. Memory lane is honestly fun. We just get to find out some things about Canon MC that are kind of funny. Like the whole Aunt Lynn and her China. And and what else did we do in this? Like, yeah, the treasure hunt that MC won. Kind of cute. Why are we talking to random people? I have a memory of you and mom dancing in the kitchen. You were good. Oh, okay, that's cute. That's cute. Before I leave for a trip, we would stay up late reading books. Makes sense. I just like storybooks. If there were storybooks, that is. When you were home, the house was always filled with laughter. Yeah, that's because this man is a clown. Not the good kind of clown. Actually, Perergine is not the clown. He is the entire circus. You used to love watching me dance with your mom. I still got the moves. I don't care. I don't want to see them. No. I'll cringe very hard. I wish Dad could have been around more. Well, if he wasn't the leader of R, I might actually make him part of my canon. One time you scraped on you and you made me carry you a whole mile home. Okay, that's funny. I never wanted to leave, but I had to provide for the family. Where did R come into that? When you were a baby, you fit in the palm of my hand. What was it, Thumbelina? Your none deserved better from me, but it was fun while we lasted. Oh, but how could you say that so casually? Like, you should not be saying that so casually. These pretending expeditions were more fun than some of my real adventures. I highly doubt that. Oh no, whenever I came home, you would run at me so fast, you'd knock me over. See, that's a very cute memory, and it is actually like accurate for me in real life. Whenever my father would come home from work, I would in fact tackle him. I loved that. I loved being able to tackle my father. He said I'm like this tiny bull. Perergine is not allowed to be cute. He is not allowed to be wholesome. I will say this. Maybe Perergine loved his family at some point in time. Maybe he was a good father and a good husband at one point. But he is not anymore, and at this point he deserves to get his ass kicked. See, Sai, we've had a lot of great times together. Those memories will last forever. The fact is, the problem is there will be memories forever because you are the leader of R and you are an ass and deserve to be destroyed. I miss Rohan! That's the only person I think of when I come to this station. But they're just that, memories. Why are we looking at random NPCs? So much has happened since my childhood and you haven't been there for any part of it, and now you're the leader of R and have 2 child murders under your belt, which you cannot blame on Rakepick because that's why I'm back. You're back to make me a part of R. You're not back because you care about reconnecting with me. I can't change the past, but we can chart a course to the future together. No more watching me walk out the door. I want you by my side as we create a better world. No! Together we can rid the Ministry of Magic of corruption and lies. We'll be heroes. No. More importantly, we'll be a family again. See, sir, if your deal is that I have to join R to be a part of the family again, then you already don't care about me and you care more about R and I hate you. All you have... No, my answer is no. All you have to do is join R. Yeah, I hate this guy. Yeah, you're not allowed to be wholesome when you're asking me to do that. I know you still don't understand R's mission, but once you do, your decision will be a no-brainer. My answer is still no. There are still 2 child murderers, Duncan and Rohan. Rakepick is still in Akemi, which I'm still mad about. And I'm still mad at you for blaming everything on Rakepick. Oh my god, I've been recording for an hour. I have to get back to school. Thank you for spending time with me today. This was the best day I've had in a long time. Okay, I'll admit it was pretty wholesome. Me too, Dad. Thank you for reminding me of the good times. But that's all there are memories. No, do not take this. Look, okay, some of those memories are pretty wholesome. There are plenty more good times ahead. No, there aren't. I can't wait to kick your ass. Bye, kiddo. Until next time, you're not allowed to call me kiddo. Only my papa does that. Go away. Oh no, MC is about to have a mental breakdown. Dad says that all he wants is a better world free of corruption and lies. But is the ministry corrupt? Even if it is, I'm just a kid. I should not be dealing with this. Unless I want to be part of the ministry. It feels like the more answers I get, the more questions I have. And what was that weird moment where Dad snapped? It was like he was a different person. That's the real Perergine. And he's going to drop the whole I'm so sorry facade. And it's going to be sooner rather than later. It will drop at some point. Ugh. Oh, hi, Olivia. Oh, I like her. I like Olivia. Olivia is cute. I like her very much. I don't know why it is, but she kind of gives me Cynthia vibes. Oh, I love her hair and her glasses. She's cute. Miss Silver's working hardly working. Professor Green, I'm just... Olivia, call me Olivia, please. Professor Green makes me sound like an ancient crone. I like her. She's got a sense of humor too. Anyways, as your professor, I feel like I'm morally and ethically obligated to ask how you are doing. Oh, Professor Olivia, if only real life teachers had these kind of moral and ethical obligations in their brain. I feel like I would be much better off if my teachers asked me more often if I am okay. You seem like you have a lot on your mind, and I certainly know a thing or two about minds. Is there something funny? Why are you laughing? Just a little Department of Mysteries joke. You work for the Department of Mysteries? Yes, Sarai's mother worked there. I can neither confirm nor deny that. What? Really, I can't speak about my former job. Speak, but you were unspeakable. What was that? Sorry, I can't hear you or the sound of my thoughts. Okay, she's funny. I like her. Oh, I love Olivia. I love her. She's so good. She's so cool. I could do this all day. Yeah, well, I don't have that kind of patience. Well, as long as I get to take snack breaks. Oh my god. Every line she speaks, I love her more. Olivia. What's going on? Why are you here? Quite the philosophical question, Sarai. I hope it's alright I call you by your first name. I feel like I already know you because of your brother. In my canon, Olivia did know Sarai when she was a toddler. So, yeah, okay. So you did know Jacob. He told me about you. Did he? I hope you mentioned my sparkling personality. Well, he called her sweater vest. No, I love her sweater vest. I kind of love it actually. But you are wicked smart too. Oh, he said you were wicked smart. Well, he said you were wicked smart. That's sweet of him. I'm pleased he's finally acknowledging my intellectual superiority. Because he's an idiot. It's nice to reminisce about the good days. I have such good memories. Memories? Yes, that's what I said. Alright, we found the vial earlier. Did we mention that? Sorry, Olivia, I just remembered something I've been meaning to ask you. Something about class? No, actually, I want to know what Jacob was like as a student. I think his school day memories are incomplete. Let me guess, he's been selling himself as the bee's knees, hasn't he? No, actually, your memories are incomplete. Typical Jacob. Oh, come on, we love him. I'll tell you exactly what he was like, so listen up. My memory is top notch. No? Oh, this is called Test Olivia's memory. We're testing Olivia. Duncan's death was a tragedy. She knows about that. This is my chance to test Olivia's memories. Yeah. I was always keeping Duncan and Jacob out of trouble. Fair enough. You look like you were the brains of the group. I've got to find out why those memory charts are labeled OG. Jacob was a talented Hufflepuff, but he could be impulsive. Alright, fair enough. You met Patricia Rakepick, didn't you? What was she like? She was awesome, wasn't she? What do you remember about your school days, Olivia? Duncan and Jacob were always coming up with the most harebrained schemes. Oh my god, I love them. I remember Patricia Rakepick visiting the school. Jacob was enamored. You're giving food to Miss Nightowl's Jacob and Rakepick ship. Besides the Cursewalds, our school experience was fairly standard. Really? Honestly, we wouldn't have found for the first Cursewald treatment from you. Okay, selling yourself as the bee's knees now. Huh? But honestly, I really love the plot that when Rakepick first introduced herself to Jacob, he was pretty excited to meet her. Like, oh, she's a cool person. But of course, then she trapped him and then he got really mad. But I kind of like the idea that, of course, when someone famous visits the school, it's like, oh, she's awesome. Oh, this person is awesome. And I think according to Jacob, like, Rakepick offered him help. So he's like, of course, I would like to take help from someone who's more experienced. That's a lot of questions, Rahi. I'm not sure what Patricia Rakepick is going to do with any of it, though. Well, I love her. I only met her once or twice and we didn't talk much. Are you sure? Yes, why would I lie about that? What about Duncan? What about him? He was friends with me and Jacob before. No, gently. Take your time, Olivia. Duncan was your friend and I know it must be difficult to talk about him. Yes, he was. Your compassion is appreciated, Sarahi. Duncan's death was a terrible accident. He was always experimenting and your brother was always encouraging. He never should have tried to brew such a strong draught of living death and then tried it on a dare. Draught of living death? No, it wasn't a rampant potion. Extra explosive one. Are you sure it wasn't another potion? I'm positive I'd never forget that terrible tragedy. I haven't brewed that potion since. I couldn't bring myself to. I should go, but it was nice chatting with you, Sarai. Tell your brother I said hello. Oh, okay. No thoughts head empty, MC. But that's the wrong potion. Yeah, Olivia's memories are tampered with. She sounded sincere about everything she said. But why would she say Duncan died because of a draught of living death? It was an rampant potion. He tried to brew an extra potent patch to get past something in a cursed vault. The dragon, specifically. Again, Miss Night Owl told me that. I thought the rampant potion was for the Acromantula. Then she pointed out some lines and I found out, oh, it was for the dragon. She said she barely even talked to Rakepick, but I know she worked with her. In my headcanon, Rakepick is actually one of the people keeping Olivia alive. She could have been lying, but I'm not sure. Something is wrong with Olivia's memories, and I aim to find out why. Well, you did find the vials. Father knows best. There's a Father knows best version of the song Mother Knows Best, from Tangled. I think that's very fitting. Alright, so that's it. Chapter 43, done and delivered. I kind of enjoyed this chapter. Perergine? I don't like him. I hate him. I can't wait to beat him up. But I will not deny the memories are pretty wholesome. But that's all they are. Wholesome memories. That's it. He now deserves to have his ass kicked. And he still has the audacity to blame Rakepick for everything. In every chapter. He does this in every chapter. I hate this man with a burning passion in my heart. So now to edit this video so I can go back to shiny hunting and searching for that alpha Growlithe. Please, I'm not even looking for a shiny alpha. I just want a regular giant Growlithe. I want to play Pokemon. I think Pokemon Scarlet and Violet will come out in a couple months, I think. I wonder if you people would like to watch me play Pokemon. If I can get the game, that is. So that was all for chapter 43. I hope you people enjoyed the episode. Regular uploads start tomorrow because tomorrow we'll get an update and then I'll make a video on that. And the weekly upload schedule will once again start. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more. I will see all of you in the next video. Bye everyone. Have a nice day. I hope none of you like Perergine. He does not deserve any kind of love whatsoever.